Welcome back, everybody. It is 5:13 on this Tuesday morning. It is a storm alert weather day from what we can expect here in the Tennessee Valley. We turn it over to David Karnes. And David, you mentioned it a couple of times. Quite the lightning show we had last night around here.
Yeah, big time lightning, thunder, heavy rain, 1 to 2 inches of rain falling in the Tennessee Valley with those big storms moving through. It's not going to be as widespread this afternoon, but we will have very isolated pinpoint thunderstorms developing that could produce some pretty strong, if not severe, parameters. So we'll take a look at that here in a second. Let's get through what we have going on right now first. Still a few sprinkles maybe out there, a light mist, a wet road or two, but all of that heavy rain, you can see the past 3 hours, it's really moved out of the area, and it's just been replaced by, again, just a couple of sprinkles here and there. Also, a little bit of patchy fog here and there developing up toward the Blue Ridge, thickening up around Blue Ridge east of the LJ. And looking at our temperatures right now, boy, just warm and humid. It is 63 degrees in Chattanooga and upper 50s in Murphy, but low 60s everywhere else. As we move through the day, it's going to stay pretty warm and cloudy through the morning, humid as well. We'll have maybe a couple of isolated showers, just rain showers developing during the early afternoon. And then after 3 o'clock, we'll start to see some of those spotty, isolated, strong storms developing, mainly east of Chattanooga. So our headlines revealing warm, humid air through noon, clouds building. We'll have strong storms late in the day, mainly east of Chattanooga, and then much cooler weather settling in for the rest of the week. You'll be amazed at how cool it's going to be on Mother's Day weekend. Well, here is our severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. It does have us at a slight risk. That is a 2 on a scale from 1 to 5, with the primary threats being damaging wind, large hail, and isolated tornadoes. Really, damaging wind is going to be the biggest threat. Can't rule out an isolated tornado. And you'll notice that the slight risk does include Chattanooga up toward Dunlap, parts of the plateau, down into Dade, Walker County. I do think the bulk of any isolated storms that we get, though, and they will be isolated, is going to be east of Chattanooga, though all of that area needs to be very watchful this afternoon and this evening. The tornado risk, a little bit elevated. Again, we're not going to see widespread tornadoes, but where we see those isolated strong storms developing, again, mainly east of Chattanooga, we could see 1 or 2 of them producing an isolated tornado. So we have to be very aware of that. 5% risk, 2% risk just west of our area. Damaging wind and hail, that's going to be the biggest thing to look out for, especially that damaging wind in excess of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. A 15% risk of that, again, with storms that develop. Not widespread all over the area, but with storms that develop. So those are the things that we'll need to look out for this afternoon. And I can't hammer it home enough. This is not going to be a widespread event where everybody is getting severe weather. Quite frankly, some of you may not get a drop of rain today, but others, you'll see those strong storms popping up. 80 degrees for the high today in Chattanooga. We'll hit 78 in Cleveland, so fairly warm through the day. Average high is 77. You can see the rain and thunderstorms that we had last night moving eastward, and here comes the next front, and that next front is going to bring in clouds through the morning, through lunchtime, and then we'll have a few light rain showers developing around 3 o'clock. After 4 o'clock, we'll start to see those stronger storms developing, once again, mainly south and east of Chattanooga, and as that front continues to slide through, they'll continue to push eastward. This is 6 o'clock, and you can see how spotty and broken they are, and then after 7 o'clock, we clear out, and much cooler weather will settle in. So, quick look at our Storm Alert 7-day forecast. Is going to show temperatures nice and warm this morning. This afternoon, Cinco de Mayo, by the way, getting up to 80 degrees. I'll put our chance for isolated strong storms at 40%, and then a 20% chance of just a sprinkle or two as that system exits on Wednesday. But the big deal Wednesday and Thursday will be much cooler air. Thursday, beautiful sunshine, 70 for the high, but lows in the low 40s. And then another front brings in more rain on Friday, and another burst of cool air for Saturday. It will be chilly jacket weather on Saturday, and then Mother's Day, a cold start and a nice warm up to 72 with mostly sunny skies just for Mom. Lori?
Yeah, Mom's going to love that. We just need to get through this potential for severe weather later today, David. Thank you very much.